Hello to the ESSL Slow Pitch Supercup 2018 in Regensburg, Germany. This is the championship game between the Toros from Switzerland and Uprising, USA. We're playing 7 innings, no time limit, and 10 home run limit. Our umpires today are Thomas Villegas, head umpire, and Samuel Berko as an umpire on the field. The lineup for Uprising: first hitter Willie, left center field. Second, Slebar, left field. Lewis, second base. Camp, third base. Gavin, the pitcher. Waltman, catcher. Schmidt, then McMillan. Serrano, first base, and Terry, shortstop. Ball. So the batter starts here with a 1-1 count, so 1 strike and 1 ball. Second ball. Up. 1 strike. So if he hits a foul ball now, it's a strikeout in slow pitch. Yep. To the second baseman. Yep. We have first out. The Toros won every game so far in this tournament. And they're playing a 5-man infield because they have very fast outfields. And the third baseman outfields first base and second out for the Toros. In this tournament, you can see very interesting players. For example, there was for the Dutch national slow pitch team, but Patrick De Lange, he was a pitcher, baseball pitcher at the Olympics. And it seems like the third out for the Toros. A nice pick by the shortstop. So no runs for Uprising. Now the lineup, Swiss Toros. First hitting is Perez Francisco. Then second, Rojas Eisper. Then in Ferrer Rafael, Cuban. Then Ernesto Pereira, followed by Ramon Perez. Then Ruben Manrique, Cesar Corral, Domingo Laboy, Jose Vinicio, and Pedro Diaz. For those who are familiar with baseball, and for example, on the left fielder for the Toros is the pitcher for the Croatian national team, Ernesto Pereira.
So, Uprising, we got 3 down in the top half of the first.
The ESSL is a short name for the European Slow Pitch Softball League. It's the 5th year. There are 2 competitions every year. It's the league and the Supercup. And the Supercup is now here for the 3rd time in Regensburg, Germany. First hitter, Francisco Perez. Shortstop. And we'll have 1 out for Uprising. Next up, Eisper Rojas. Oops. Hit the pitcher. He's safe on first base. The pitcher tried to protect him with the glove, but he still got hit. So we have a run on first base. But this season, the ESSL, it's first time there are 2 divisions. It's we have West Division and Central Division. West is North Germany, Netherlands, Belgium, and in the South Division, playing teams from Austria, Czech Republic, Germany, Italy, and Slovenia. So next up is Rafael Ferreira. He's a very fast outfielder and runner, very good hitter. He's originally from Cuba. A ball. Mike Gavis is the pitcher from Uprising. Very experienced. So we have full count. Up, he takes the ball, hits it in right field. And now we have 2 runners on the bases. And next, let's see. He took the ball, still hit it in fair territory. Okay. Attention walk for Pereira, the left fielder. He's a very strong hitter. And now coming Ernesto Pereira. And we're out on third base, but Toros scored the first one. Third baseman had a little bit of difficulties. It was so with 1 out now. Hitting Ru Manrique, the third baseman. Oh, pitch is too high. We have 2 outs now. 1 on first base. Too low. Off first and second. And the hit up the middle. And the runner scores from second to third. And Mr. Perez is also safe on third base, but let's see. Hope he is not injured. He fell down a little. But he's already okay. So runners on second and third. Now the coach, Cesar Correa. Also up the middle. And another run for the Toros. So it's 3 runs for the Toros. Their home team. Now Domingo Laboy is our next hitter. Hit over the right fielder. He's running over second, third. Looks like it. Nope. We don't have an inside the park home run, but another 2 runs for the Toros. And another hit for the middle. Yeah, the Toros, they hit right between the gaps, so the line drives. They execute this very well. They are not really long ball power hitters. Speedy team. The Uprising are completely different. They are power hitters. The batter has to change the jacket. foul ball. So the score is already 6-0 for the Toros. In this game we also have a mercy roll. It means if the distance between the run difference is too big, so in the third inning 25 runs, in the fourth inning 20 runs, and in the fifth inning 10 runs, then the game is already over. So we only have 6 runs. Run on first base. And illegal pitch. This illegal pitch is a pitch that is too low or too high. And the batter starts always with a 1-1 count, 1 strike, 1 ball. Now the pitcher from the Toros, Pedro Diaz. That's illegal again. It's when the umpire raises his arm, then you know the pitch is illegal. An illegal pitch means a ball. Illegal pitch. Out on second base. It's a third out for Uprising. Now we start in the second inning. It's top of the second inning. Uprising will hit now. They won the previous game against Homefeld Stars. 15-13. It was a very close game and very exciting game. So Homefelds are third in this ESSL Supercup, and now both teams now from Toros and Uprising are playing for the championships. So far, the champions of the ESSL, we had first year were the Bad News Bombers, then the second Supercup, Gastas Europe, and last year Bavaria. So this year we will have a new Super Cup champion. This competition here, you see the best US and European teams in Europe. A strike. Foul ball. Foul ball in slow pitch when you already have a strike, it's a strikeout. So it's 1 out for Uprising. Now hitting the pitcher, Gavin Mike. And hit and up, an error. So we have a run on first base. The second baseman slipped a little bit, it seems like. Let's have a look. Yep, during his throw, he slipped and the throw was off. So next up, Patrick Waldman, the catcher. A left-handed power hitter. Up. And a hard hit ball to right field. Line drive. Was it double? In case you want to know more about the ESSL and the Supercup, go on the website softballeurope.com. And now up the bat is Schmidt, John. And the strike. Up, hard slide, but out on. Okay, it seems like, let's have a look. Showed some catches, tried to catch it, thoughts of third base. It looks like it was an out. But he's laying on the ground now. Seems like he's injured. So a hard slide by the runner. We hope everything is okay. Collided with Waldman. Oh, it's the leg. Let's hope the bats. Let's see. First aid is coming. So this game will be 7 innings. So the scores are in front, 6-0, or 6-1. Sorry, 6-1. The Toros from Switzerland, and there's different players. They're from Bern, from Zurich, and they played also in the ESSL finals in September. And they had a good chance to win it, but it was very close, and they became 5th. It was a very high-level tournament. The champions were the Wiesbaden Eagles. The Wiesbaden Eagles unfortunately lost the game to get to the against Hohenfeld Stars, and the Hohenfeld Stars then lost against Uprising. That was how they came. How Uprising came to the finals. Seems like he's okay. Can still play. He's a very important player for the Toros on third base. And a strong hitter. So in slow pitch, you play with 10 players. You can play maximum 11 players with an extra hitter. The problem is, if you have too many injuries, you can't finish the game. So. This year we had 12 teams from the US, Switzerland, Austria, Germany, Slovenia. We started yesterday and Saturday. Normally we have 3 groups of 4 teams. Normally play round-robin games. You play your games within the group, and then we start the double elimination. So you have a lot of games in one tournament. So around 40 games. So 3 outs for the Toros. New score 6-1. We are at the bottom of the 2nd inning. Head umpire Thomas Villegas Jr. He's very, very experienced, very respected. I think he's around 78 years old. He stays on the field the whole day, the whole weekend. So next up, number 33, Francisco Perez, shortstop. And hit right field, no catch. That's it, goes third, and as inside the park, home run. Yep. Yes. Another one for the Toros. Now, Iceberg Rojas. See hit again to right field, in between the right center field and right field. And a catch by the center fielder for Uprising. So 1 out. Let's watch the catch. And a hit by Ferrer. He's going for the inside the park home run. Passes through, and another inside the park home run by the Toros. Now with 8-1. Now it's Ernesto Pereira. Let's see. Last at bat, he had a attention walk. Let's see if they let him hit. There are no run on base, I would say. Let him hit. Yeah, slow pitch is a very fast game. Normally, we don't play 7 innings. It's only for the championship game. Normally, we play time-limited games. And the catch by the midfielder for the second out. So here, this tournament, we play 50 minutes. It's 50 minutes, and after 45 minutes, no new inning, but we finished the inning. That's how you play all those other games except the championship game. So for a coach, time management is very important. Sometimes you can win or lose a game by bad time management. And walk. Ramon Perez. Now hitting the third baseman, Toros Ruben Manrique, number 21. And a hit in left field, into left field. And the catch by the left fielder for the third out. There are also other systems we play, for example, in the league with the time limit games. It's called dead drop. It means you have 45 minutes game, for example, and you don't start a new inning, but as soon as the time finishes, the whole game is freezed. So we don't finish the inning. So in slow pitch, you have to get used to different systems. Also, worldwide, there are also different rules. For example, in here at the Supercup and also in the league, we play the UC softball rules, and we play the championship rules. For example, in the league, means the championship rules, you can steal the bases. Here, we don't steal the bases. And in case if you slide here because of the infield, you can only slide head first, except home plate, where you can slide it regularly. And out for Serrano. Serrano, Danny, the first baseman, was the hitter. Now Terry Apollo, shortstop for Uprising. And strike. 2 strikes and 1 ball. And a nice play by the Toros for the second out. So the Toros are playing with the 5-man infield. Means you have an extra infielder. He's often positioned behind second base. Now Whaley is hitting for Uprising, left hitter, power hitter. So the pitcher tries not to throw him a strike right in the middle. And a walk for Willie. Now next, the left fielder, Slabber. And a strike. And to the right fielder, and the catch. What a catch, nice. A running catch by the right fielder on the Toros. So we are now at the bottom of the 3rd inning, 8-1 for the Toros. In case Uprising will win this game, not the Toros, will have another game. Why? Because the system is called double elimination. It means you out of the competition when you lose 2 games. The Toros didn't lose any games so far. So if they will lose, they have to play another game. At the moment, it looks that Toros are up. But you never know in slow pitch, like in the last game when the Toros played, they were in front 8 runs, and then was a really close game at the end. That was also against Uprising. Now hitting Cesar Rivera. Strike. So we got 2-2 count. Also Uprising switched to a 5-man infield because they already know that the Toros always try to hit in between the players, right in the gaps, and in between infield and outfield. Except a few other players, a few players of them, especially third baseman or the left fielder. Now Laboy. Laboy is hitting now for the Toros with a run on first base. And no catch by the first baseman. He tried to catch a ball in the foul territory for the first out. With 1 ball, 2 strikes. So in case if Laboy would hit a foul ball, then it would be a strikeout. Let's see what happened. Wow, right through the legs of first baseman. And we have now runners on second and third. Let's have a look. Now hitting Jose Vinicio. And he hits a left field. Is it fair? No, foul ball. I would say this is the strongest Toros I've ever seen so far in the ESSL. They have everything: speed, contact hitting, power, consistent pitching. Another hit, another 2 runs. It's now 10-1 for the Toros. Now Pedro Diaz, and a hit up in the air. Let's see, and a catch by the left fielder. And a fly out. So 1 down, 1 out. Yep. Now the pitcher, Pedro Diaz, about pitching in slow pitch, it's not only throw the ball in there, you will see knuckleballs and backspin balls. And another fly out, Uprising. The runner advances from first to second. You can even see curveballs. So on that level, it's not so easy to hit the ball very well. I mean, now hitting Francisco Perez, the shortstop. Hit right to the right fielder. Oh. He almost had the ball, but dropped it. So another run. So what's the goal for the pitcher? Because it's in baseball, you can strike at the hitter. Here in slow pitch, what they're trying to do is don't give him a good pitch he can really hit well. That is the goal. And the ball. It is now Eisbel Rojas. And here in this competition, the pitchers have to wear a mask. It's very important because this is only 50 feet, so you're very close to the hitter, and the bat comes the ball comes very fast. No, Ferrer Rafael. Last at bat, he had a inside the park home run. 2 outs. Oh, and ball past the second baseman. 2 runners now. Run down, and yep, they caught him for the 3rd out. hit by Louis Justin to left field. Now one on first base. Next up, Camp Cody, the third baseman, Uprising. Right to the middle. Never underestimate Uprising. The last game they were behind 8 runs and they managed to score 7 runs in the last inning. So you have to fight until the end to win against this hard-hitting, strong team. A hit for Gavin Mike. A double. And that's the second one for Uprising. So now Patrick Waldman, catcher. He likes to walk on the beach. That's what he told me before the game. Long walks on the beach. And sometimes he hits long balls to the right field. And sometimes there are long hit home runs. Let's see what he's doing now. With no out so far. Too deep. Another ball. Seems like the sun is very low now for the pitcher. It's difficult for him. Strike for Waldman. So 2-2 is the count. That's another ball. So we have bases loaded. No outs. And Schmidt John is hitting. The power hitter of Uprising. Nice play by the third baseman. Attack and out on first base. Nice. So we have 2 outs. Great play by the third baseman of the Toros, Manrique. Now hitting McQuillan, Gainey, the right center fielder. Way too high pitch. The pitch. Nice catch from third baseman, and he makes the 3rd out. You can see how important the third baseman of the Toros are for this team. So we are now at the bottom of the fourth inning. Hitting and Nestor Pereira. And the ball inside. Foul ball. The 2-2 count. So don't forget, another foul ball will be a strikeout in slow pitch. So the batter is now under pressure. A nice hit in the gap between center field and right field. And he can run. He can really run, and he runs for the inside the park home run. Now at bat, Ramon Perez. So the strike zone in slow pitch is the shoulder, the back shoulder, and to the front knee in that area. And almost a catch by the catcher Waltman. So it's not so easy for an umpire because you have a fourth dimension, you have the height too. So if the ball is too high and too low, then it's a ball. So it's 2-2 count for Perez. And the hit. We have a run on first base. Next up, the third baseman, Ruben Manrique. Up, right between the legs, the shortstop. So we have runners on first and second. Still no out. So 13-3 the count, which means if we would be in the fifth inning, we're mercy rule game. So Cesar is hitting. It's between infield and outfield. No catch. And a collision between shortstop and the center fielder. It's very difficult to play now with the sun. So we have bases loaded. At bat, Domingo Laboy. Pitch was too high. Inside. Too low. So it's a walk and another run for the Toros. Now at the bat, Jose Vinicio with a nice hit in left field between infield and outfield. Cesar is heading home, another one. Still, we don't have any outs. Now we have a player change. Cuevas is coming in. So go to softballeurope.com and you will get more information about the ESSL and about the Supercup here in Regensburg. It's a very nice stadium, very nice complex. We're here for the third time. The first Supercup was in Linz, Austria. Now here, that's the fourth Supercup. And the Toros are almost there to win this championship. It would also be the first European team that wins the Supercup. And in the league, that was the first European team that won the league were the DR de Linz. All the other titles went to the US teams. So Cuevas Mario is now hitting. No outs. A runner on first, on second and third. It's 16-3 for the Toros. Deep. Ball. Oh. With an error, but there's a throw and up and so look. The baseman wasn't able to catch the ball and then threw it past the first baseman. So in the case another one scored. Okay. That's the game is finished because mutual means in the fourth inning there's a run difference of 15 runs. The game ends. So congratulations to the Toros winning the Super Cup 2018 for the first time. So thank you for watching, and you can also see the pictures of the whole tournament later on our website or on our Facebook page. So softballeurope.com.
So, danke für diesen wunderbaren Supercup 2018. Thank you for this great championship game and tournament for the Supercup 2018. We now look at Toros. We have a trophy for you guys. You want to take the picture with the trophy? Yeah. So I would say here is your trophy for the 2018 Supercup champion. Also, thank you for Uprising for that great battle and for this great tournament. So second place, as we have only one trophy. Und danke auch den Zusehern, and thank you for the people watching, and thank you for Regensburg for this great event and great organization. This is for the umpires. So this is our nice complex here, and this is the Supercup 4s and the champion Toros. Also, thank you for the crew up there and the food shop, and here are the umpires. Oh, me too. I have to walk around here.